think we're live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday. How quick they roll round. I hope you're all well. Bit of a chilly one this morning and tonight. But quite nice through the day. I hope you're all well and have been enjoying the warm weather through the day and managed to stay out of the rain on Saturday. First of all, my name's Andy. For those that haven't met me before, come across us on a Tuesday evening in this moving night. Motion is the Lotion session. This session is brought to you through Keithley Healthy Living and its Wellbeing at Home page, and is also supported by the Rethinking Pain team, who help people with long-term pain management and dealing with the conditions and the throes of life that come with having pain. So we're going to be going through a series of exercises tonight. There's no rush tonight. We'll probably get through it in about 45 minutes. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Make sure that you've got some water. Make sure you've got some fresh air. Make sure you're dressed appropriately. Make sure you've got something comfortable on your feet, and make sure that you've got something fixed so you can see the worktop. We've got a table that's quite sturdy. Got an arch behind me that I'll be putting my back against at some stage. Just make sure you've got a bit of room. Again, for those that haven't joined us, we'll be doing a movement, and we'll be doing 10 movements. One round of 10 movements, sorry. Having a rest and then going through another round of 10 movements after we've done a warm up. Okay, a nice easy warm up just to get us going. And we'll see where that takes us tonight. I'm just going to have a look, see who has joined us. I know got a few people that have joined us. Hey up, Neil and Anne. How's your arm and your shoulder after today? I forgot what I'm flipping going to say now. But anyway, not to worry. We've got a few people that have joined us on WhatsApp. So welcome to you guys. I know you can't comment, but I know a couple of you have texted me to tell me that you're there waiting for me. So here we are. So we're going to get started. Like I said, the session itself, some of the exercises can be challenging, okay, from an endurance point of view. It's not meant to be. I want you to do the exercises at your pace. I will do them as slow as I possibly can. Because that's the way I believe these type of exercises need to be delivered, slow and deliberate, controlling and pacing our movements as best we can. But there are some that create a little bit of endurance in the hip and sometimes in the back, depending upon the conditions that you might be suffering from, or the aches and pains that you tend to feel. As we say out in the community when we do these sessions, if you need to stop. Okay, I'm not here to. I can't see you anyway, so I can't crack the whip. But even if I could, I would be telling you to rest. Okay, and you move around, or you're ready for the next one. Okay, so don't feel that you've got to go put yourself through the ringer, for want of a better phrase, just to see out the minute. Okay, so like I said, we are going to get warmed up. Hopefully we'll have a few more people with a few more comments a little bit later on after we've done the warm up. You can see I'm sat on a chair. I've actually got one at the back of the room. I've got two chairs just for my moving around and trying to talk at the same time. It just works for me in the space that I've got. So you'll see me shuffling chairs around. If you've got one chair, it's less to move, but you've got, in between each minute, you've got 15 seconds. But again, don't worry if you're not ready in that 15 seconds. Just get ready. If we've started with 10 seconds in, just join in with the 50 seconds to go. Okay, so glasses are coming off. Time for business. I'm going to move my phone over here and shift this chair out of the way. Okay guys, and we're just going to get those legs moving just nice and gently. Get the arms going. And just a nice gentle walk on the spot. Bring the arms up to shoulder height if you can. If you can't get them, just push away a little bit vigorously. But if you can bring those arms up, okay, just holding those arms up there, your own body weight. Okay, bringing those back into the sides. And dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And we're going to bring that to a standstill. So, again, you can see around me, the worktop, got the unit, got the table. I'm going to stand on one leg. I'm going to use the support if I need it. Okay, let's say I do. And I'm just going to make those circles with my ankle while supporting myself. If I can do it without the support, brill. Okay, but everything's there for you. Okay, just to help you work what we need to work, but also keep balance rather than dancing around the room on one foot. We're going to change to the other side, and you can go from holding, gripping, okay, to just using a finger as a bit of a comfort blanket, if that's what you need to do. Just keep that going, changing direction randomly. Don't need to do 5 one way, 5 the other. Just change when you feel like it. Okay, we'll bob the feet back on the floor. We'll get the legs going, and we're going to get those arms going. And we're going to give that a push out in front. Again, focusing on our breathing, trying to breathe as normally as we can. And bringing the arms back into the sides. Dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, arms down the sides. Okay, again, if you want to mirror me, I'm going to go down and stretch and hold. And I'm going to come gently up. And I'm going to go over the other side. We're trying to keep the upper body as upright as we can. Okay, don't bend at the back. Try and get down further down the side of the leg, up we come. Okay, hand down to the knee if you can. We're stretching, crunching up this side, stretching up this side, and then we just change it over for our second stretch and doing the opposite. Okay, we're going to come up. We've got last stretch on this side, and up we come again, over we go, and we're going to slowly come up, and we're going to get those legs going again and those arms. Pick the pace up if you want, you don't have to, you can keep it at a nice steady one for you. Pushing out in front. You are going to need to sit down for the next one. Okay. And we're pushing out. Bring those arms back in. And bobbing them down to the sides. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. Okay, I'm going to sit in the chair. Okay, sitting forward for this one, on the chair. Okay, so I'm sat forward, got my bum just on the end. Okay, I'm going to straighten one leg, lock it at the knee, lean over, feel that stretch. Hold that stretch until you feel the tightness easing away. And we're going to change. And over we go. Again, heel on the floor, toe in the air. Excuse me. And we're going to come up out of that one. And we're over again. Holding the stretch, there's some bodies going behind us at the moment. Again, just holding that position. And we're coming up. And we're changing. We've got one more stretch on each side to do after this. Holding. Again, feeling that ebb away, that tightness. And we're going come up out of that, and we're over. For your final stretch, hold in that position, and up, and over we go. And we're ready to stand up again, okay, and get those legs going and the arms. Then I'm going to give it a push out in front. Again, focusing on that breathing and the pacing of what you're doing. Arms back into the sides. Okay, drop those hands down, keep those feet going. And we're going to slow that down to stop. I'm going to just move in a little bit. Okay, you're going to need a little bit of room here because you're going to be turning, your arms are going to be out, so make sure you've got a note you can knock off, okay, or just anything that can be spilt that you can catch with your hands. You're going to start with your hands across, and again, just mirroring me, going out and round and holding, and we're going to come back all the time, controlling and holding. And slowly back, round we go. Hold that position, back we come, round we go. We've got one more stretch on each side to do. And we're back in, and your final stretch on this side. Hold in that position. Back we come on your final stretch. Round we go. And we're going to come back in. Okay. Just again. And move back into picture. Okay. Arms going. Giving it a good push out. Again. Keeping it at your pace. Arms back into the side. Just got visions of you. I'm doing this with one arm like you did today. Okay, drop the hands, keep the feet going. Okay, so I'm just going to move back a little bit so you can see. Okay, this time just with one foot, and again I'm going to use the chair for support. You can't see, but I've got hold of the chair. Okay, heel and toe. I can do it without the chair, but it's there for it's my comfort blanket. To just help me keep that balance a little bit better. Just heel and toe. And we'll change to the other foot. So a good flex up and down. Let's keep that going. Give that a rest there. We're going to face the camera, legs going again, arms going to move in a bit closer and probably sit down for the next one. Just to finish off with some neck and shoulder exercises, pushing out in front. And bring those arms back in and drop those hands down. And slow that to a stop. Right, I'm going to just come in a little bit closer. Okay, and again. So sitting nice and comfortably. Deep breaths, okay, and we're going to look straight ahead. And again, you can mirror me. Okay, so all I'm going to do is look over my shoulder. And I'm going to come back to the centre, I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to go out and look over the opposite shoulder. And I'm coming back to the centre, dropping that chin. down to my chest, and I'm back to looking straight ahead. Okay, I'm out to the side again. And I'm coming back. I'm dropping my chin to my chest. And I'm coming back to look straight ahead, and I'm going out to the opposite side. And back I come to centre, and up to the ceiling. And back I come. Out I go. So again, if you're mirroring me, and we're back into the centre, we are up to the ceiling. Back to looking straight ahead. Out to the opposite side. Coming back into the centre. Chin to your chest. And then from this position, for those of you that join us weekly, or come out in the community, for those that when we do the warm up, okay, we've got the circle, round we go, and we're going to give 3 good rolls forward, 3 good rolls back, and that, my friends, is our warm up completed. So hope you're alright with that. Let's have a quick look. We've got alright, Jill, that's fine. It's glad that you've joined us. I hope you're okay. Well done. Thank you everybody for messaging me. Yeah, Pauline, it is dark outside, isn't it? Nobody will be able to see you behind curtains now when you're peeking out. I can't see all the comments at the moment, folks, but thank you again for putting those comments on and letting me know that you're there. At least I know I'm not talking to an empty screen. Okay, so this is what we're going to do to start with. We're going to start with, as I turn it round, I'll turn it right. Get it right in a minute. We're going to sit and stand. We're going to hip out. Okay, we are going to do some squats. We're going to fill in with some lower back strengthening, and then we're going to do some wall sliding. We're going to do the leg alphabet. We're going to stand on one leg. Hip back. Again, a couple of fillers in at the end. Okay, we've got some side bends. And I bet you didn't know what were coming last, but my favourite one is the arching or the bending backwards. Okay, so if we're all ready, we're going to get cracking. Okay, so you're going to need a seat to start with. Okay, and I need you to be sat down. Okay, I'm going to set the timer going. So we are off. So you need to be sat down for this. We're just getting out of the chair, folks.
3,
okay?
2,
all right,
1, go.
I'm coming up. Try not to use my hands, but if I need to, yeah, I can. But I'm going down slowly and sitting comfortably. Up I come. And as I go down, I'm controlling, getting the tops of my legs and my bottom into the chair and back against the back of the chair so I'm safe and I'm not dropping like a sack of tatties, where the chair can wobble or I can fall off it. Down we go.
Mark.
Okay, so we've done 3 and we're halfway through, but it just shows you the pace that we're going at here. Okay, well done. Up and down, and just as a mark really, the last one, I don't have a problem if you need to push from your thighs to get
3,
yourself out
2,
of the chair.
1.
It's about the control,
Rest.
folks. Okay, so we're going to do hip out next. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna hold on to the table. Okay, I'm gonna go with this leg.
3,
As you can
2,
see, I'm just coming out to the
1,
side.
go.
Out I go. and in. And as I say every week, okay, the endurance bit, this is probably a tough one for endurance if you do it this way, where I'm not putting my foot back on the floor, okay, it's elevated all the time, so I'm really putting a lot through there. But if I want to, I can put my foot down and rest, go again, okay.
Mark.
If I come to the halfway mark, I can spin round and hold on to this one, I can go out, okay, and I'm not putting my foot on the floor unless I feel like need a rest, okay, but I'm out and I'm in. Just keep that going.
3, 2,
Okay, folks, well done there.
rest.
Okay, hands on your hips, we are squatting. I'll turn sideways to start with for this.
Mark.
Okay, so we're 15 seconds in between, so there's a little bit of time.
3,
Okay, so
2,
good starting position.
go.
Down we go. And up again, controlling, pacing. Let's work on the pacing tonight, okay? Nice and slow, nice and deliberate. Pacing those movements, controlling that breathing. Just keep going. Coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
And again, keep that going. Don't forget your squat is your squat. You don't have to go deep, you go where you're comfortable. I had someone today saying my knees are cracking. Is that bad? And I'm like, I can't really see in your knee. Does it hurt? No. Well then, I know when I do the rotations with my ankle at the start of the wall,
2, 1,
they crack like
rest.
mad. Right, we're going to do lower back strengthening. So we need to be stood up, hands down the sides.
Mark.
Okay, feet shoulder width apart.
3,
Just going to follow my
2,
arms down the
1,
outsides of my legs. I'm going
go.
to bend, tilt at the knees, tilt at the hips, bend at the knees, over, looking through my legs, and up. Again, pacing. Really focus on the pacing tonight. Less is better. Less is more, for want of a better phrase.
Mark.
So I think we've done 3. Well, I've done 3. And up we come. 10 seconds to go, guys. Squeeze one more in.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm resting there. Well done. Okay, we're going to slide down the wall. I'm going to move the chair.
Mark.
I normally move it backwards, but I'll move it that way this time.
3,
Okay.
2,
Back
1,
flat,
go.
feet off the wall, just down, and push back up. Slowly down, and pushing back up we come. Okay, you can do this against the door, fridge, freezer, as long as there's no fridge magnets on it like this one. Okay, anything, the back has to be flat. Okay, don't be doing it like that with just the top part of your, like your lower back on it.
Mark.
All the way, nice and flat. Just keep that going. 20 seconds to go.
Three, two,
Okay.
1.
Resting
Rest.
there. Okay, so I'm going to bring the chair back in. I'm going to do the leg alphabet.
Mark.
Okay. I'm going to try not to get to
3,
0.
2,
So I'm sitting
1.
forward.
Go.
I've I've got one leg out. One. You can do shapes or letters. So locking the knee, keeping the leg straight. Again, taking my time. Breathing as well as you can.
Mark.
Right. Oh, got to 8 there, well done. For me, really concentrating on the deliberateness and the pacing.
Three, two,
Oh, just squeezed in. Just got the 8 out of the way. Right, we're standing on one leg. So, suggestion here, give yourself a bit of support, okay?
mark.
I'm going to do 10 seconds on each side when we get going. You can do 8,
3,
10, whatever,
2,
swap when you want.
1, go.
Okay, I'm going to go hold. Again, focusing and then changing. And changing again. Again, if I get a wobble on, I can keep myself up there. Changing
Mark.
again. Okay, we change again. And last 10 seconds, he says getting a wobble on, I think someone's put something in mid-D.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I rest in there. Okay, so hip back. Right, I'm gonna come into the table. I'm gonna use the outside of the table here.
2,
Feet are on the floor,
go.
hip back, and in. But my toe comes to my heel again, creating the endurance, not putting the foot down. Working on the pacing. Again, controlling. Okay,
Mark.
that's halfway through on that one. Opposite leg. Don't need to take it too far back. Okay, can if I want. I just don't have the room, I don't think. I'm not doing it this way. But I'm creating the work in the hip and in the other leg, for want of a better phrase. Okay, by not putting that foot on the floor. Obviously, if now for the last
3,
few seconds I do
2,
that, then
1.
I've got both feet on the
Rest.
floor and I'm taking the endurance away. Okay, we've got side bends coming up now. So again, you might need a little bit of space.
Mark.
If you struggle, okay, this is the way to do this one.
3, 2,
But for everybody that
1,
doesn't struggle,
go.
okay, we're going to go over, hold, and come back. And over we go, and we'll come back. And back over. Again, good, deliberate stretches. Up we come. Over we go.
Mark.
And up. And over. And we're up again. And we're over. And back we come. Well done, guys. You're having a rest though, that's fine.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Okay,
Rest.
rest in there. Okay, we're leaning backwards. Okay, so again, with me sideways on.
Mark.
Okay, as we arch the back when we come forward, we're going to take the upper body
3,
over as far as we
2,
can. We're gonna
1.
tilt at the hips
Go.
and bend at the knees. So arch that. And then as I come forward, over I go, feeling the stretch at the top of my hamstrings and into my backside, for want of a better phrase, and my lower back. Up I come, over, and
Mark.
and arch. And back we come. And up. Coming up to the last 10 seconds, folks. And upright.
3,
Over.
2, 1. Done.
Okay, and that is us. Finito, bonito. Our first set of 10. Just reset the timer. Bump, that's done. Right. So, grab yourself a drink, have a rest. Okay. Give you a couple of minutes. And then we will move on to our back exercises. Boom, 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 boom. I can't see any more comments. So apologies for that. Can I see any more comments? No, I can't. Boom, boom. Okay. Right, so guys, just grab a rest. I'm just gonna get an idea if you could see me, wouldn't it? I don't know whether you can. Okay. I'm just gonna put the next set of movements together. So if you grab yourselves a rest, we'll be fine. Okay, so we'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, any more comments? Is everybody still with us? We've got 5 viewers, 10 comments. Like I said, guys, I will catch up with your comments after we've finished. Okay, so we are gonna, can't remember which side I did it to last time. Sitting and standing. We're not going to do hip out, that's just a bit of a prompt for me to say we are going to do the alphabet with our arm. Okay, so this is the one where we put the arm out, and instead of doing straightening the arm, locking the elbow, we're going to do the alphabet shapes, letter numbers with our arm. Okay, so that's just a prompt for me. We're going to do some pelvis rotations, or Elvis rotations as they're now known. We're going to do some lower back strengthening. We're going to do a push up against the wall. Okay, I'm just going to shift that one because that comes a little bit quickly on top of the previous one. Okay, but then we're going to do some rotations. We're going to do some side bends. We're going to do some upper body strengthening. We're then going to do the seated. You can do seated or the stood up version, which we will have done earlier in this round that we're about to do. And again, no surprise to anybody, what we're going to do at the end. Okay, so this is our final push. Should take us about 11-12 minutes, I think. So let's get cracking. Okay, you're going to need to be stood up for the first one. Okay, I'm going to turn this chair sideways. You guys can see what I'm doing. That's better. Okay. countdown. We've got 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2, 1, go.
Okay, this time I'm just touching with my shorts, all my clothing. If I had tracksuit bottoms on, I'm just feeling the backs of my shorts, touching the cloth on the chair. But I went off set off a bit fast then. And again, if we're talking about the pacing, we don't need to go too fast. Okay, well done guys if you're doing this. And if you want to do the one we repeated earlier on, we did at the start of the last session, you can do. We're still working the same areas.
Three,
Okay
2,
guys, that's
1,
that one.
rest.
Okay, so this is the prompt. I'm going to stand sideways. If you want to sit down and do this, you can. Okay,
3, 2, 1, go.
so I'm going 1. Deliberately making the shapes, all the numbers, all the letters. The interesting bit is I'm actually getting all my numbers the right way around. You won't know this, but when I do it, try and get to 10 in the 30 seconds.
Mark.
I sometimes do my numbers. That's me getting to 8, so I'm swapping to the other arm. Nice and straight out. Okay, well done. So actually I've noticed doing it slow tonight, I'm actually getting my numbers. Not that I'm dyslexic, well I don't think I am.
3, 2, 1, rest.
But not getting my numbers the wrong way around. Okay, so we've got hands on the hips, so we're going rotations with the pelvis. Okay, so out with the
3,
bum, push
2,
forward if you can.
1, go.
Again, good rotations, really stretching and moving that pelvis around. And again, changing direction randomly. You don't have to do 5 on one side and 5 on the other. Okay. And again, know your limits. Okay, if your rotations are that, then that's what they are. Okay. If we can just stretch that a little bit.
Mark.
Okay, I think that would be good. Okay, well done. We've gone past the halfway mark. Let's keep that going. What we got left on that?
3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Okay, well
Rest.
done guys. Okay, lower back strength. We did this in the first round. Okay, so again
Mark.
it's hands. Move this up a bit.
3, 2, 1,
Back.
go.
Okay, I'm going over to look through my legs and I'm slowly back up and over. Again, you can do this sat down both times. If you want to do it on the chair, you can. Up we come. You can do it stood up both times if you want. This is classed as moderate.
Mark.
Okay, whereas the sitting down one is obviously classed as easy. Okay, we've gone past the halfway mark. Well done guys. Over we go. And up we come.
3,
Okay, well done on that one again. Trying
rest.
to keep that pacing going. We've got push up. Okay, so push up Never actually thought of this, I could do it against the
Mark.
units, but you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to get hold of this
3,
unit here,
2,
stand
1.
off it,
Go.
drop down, push back, and again, all I'm doing, focusing on my pacing, slowly, chest to the worktop, drive away, and drive, and drive again.
Mark.
Well done guys, keep that going. And up. My elbow just cracked then. For some reason. Doesn't happen that often.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay. Well done folks, moving that round. Okay, rotation. So this is the one where we're going to turn out. So you need that little bit of room. So like I said earlier in the warm up, make sure
3,
you've got that room.
2,
Okay.
1.
And
Go.
you're just going to turn and rotate and hold at your leisure. Okay, you don't have to come and do it at the same pace as me. If you're slower, brilliant. Okay, back in. Round we go. And in we come. Controlled. Coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
Back we come. And round. And round again. And back we come. And back in.
3, 2.
Okay, we'll rest that one there.
Rest.
We've got side bend, so again, it's either down to the side like we did in the warm up, or we're going to go over. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Bring my
Go.
frame in a little bit so you can see me. So, over I go. And back. Over I go. And up we come. Over. Up we come. And again, focusing on that breathing. Try not to hold your breath as you're stretching.
Mark.
And up. Well done folks. Just keep that going, just gone past the halfway mark. Now we're up. Okay, well done. Over.
3, 2.
Okay,
One.
rest in
Rest.
there. Okay, upper body strengthening. So we're going to take sort of a skiing position.
Mark.
Yeah, but you're going to get your elbows, you're going to take your elbows up to the ceiling so you feel
3,
like you're pulling your shoulder
2,
blades in.
1.
Okay, so
Go.
elbows up to the ceiling and down. Up. Don't take them out like chicken wings. Okay, nice and tight. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Again, keeping that breathing as natural as it can
Mark.
be. Don't be holding your breath on the way up. We've just gone past halfway. Just keep that going. 15 seconds to go.
3, 2, 1.
And we're resting
Rest.
now. I think we're doing lower back strengthening. Seated. Excuse me, use this chair.
3, 2, One.
This position,
go.
just over. And back. Over we go. And up. Again, nice and slow, nice and deliberate.
Mark.
And we're up. Okay, keep that going.
Three, two,
Okay,
One.
resting
Rest.
there. We've got one to do and it's leaning backwards. Okay, so on your feet. Last one, guys, again. Don't need to do any more drastic than what we've done. Just
Three.
keep the pace
two,
as
one.
nice and slow
go.
as you can. And over. Up. An arch. And back we come. And over we go. Again,
Mark.
upright. And back to upright. Over. And up we come. Arch that back. And we're coming back to upright. Over we go.
Three, two, one. Done.
Okay, folks, resting there. Well done, good work. Let's see if we've got any more takers. I hope you're all okay. Grab yourself a drink, have a rest. Okay, well, you can have a rest now because we've done. So, no, we've no more comments. Okay, I will get onto your comments, guys. I've got 10 comments. I just can't scroll back on my laptop. So, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Obviously, some of you I will be seeing between now and this time next week. Some of you I've already seen. Some of you I'll already be seeing again as well. So if I don't see you between now and Monday, Tuesday next week, have a fantastic week and a good weekend. Okay, make sure you put an extra layer on in the morning if you're going out, and at night because it's a touch nippier. But make sure you can take it off through the day because it's been flipping warm and the sun's been out. So listen, have a fantastic evening and look forward to seeing you between now and next week, if not online next week. Cheers guys, thank you very much, see you soon.